Hi everyone, I'm Robin Estes. Welcome back to my kitchen. This week's category is an entree, and my entree of choice to share with you is a spin on baked ziti. I like to use a whole wheat pasta, and I have that over here boiling in the pan, and it's just about done. And what we're going to do with that is we're going to mix in a small can, which is 15 ounces of red kidney beans. I have about 6 ounces of the star of the show, which is the Philadelphia cream cheese. I also have about 6 ounces of ricotta cheese and a half a cup of shredded Parmesan and a whole cup of mozzarella. Now we're going to go ahead and drain our pasta, which is about done here. You want to do it just al dente, and I did put it in here with just a little bit of salt so you could get your pasta flavored at that time. And then while it's hot, we're going to stir in all of our nice cheeses and let them melt throughout the pasta. Okay, so let's bring this over here and let's put in the star of the show, the Philadelphia cream cheese. Again, that's about 6 ounces. And with that hot pasta, it's just going to melt and cream in. I have about 6 ounces of the ricotta cheese. And this is just my version, having some fun with it, making it a little bit like a lasagna with all the cheeses. We have here a half a cup of Parmesan. My grandmother used to bake this all the time, and she was a great cook. She was a self-taught cook, and she passed that passion on to me. So I'm going to go ahead and just mix this up and let it melt. All that hot pasta. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Is this not going to be scrumptious? Okay. Okay, we're going to set this aside for just a second and get our baking dish ready. Now you can use a can of your or a jar of your favorite spaghetti sauce, or you can make your own. I usually make my own. I have a mother-in-law and a mother, both that have to watch their sodium, so I just prefer to do that all myself. Okay, all this is incorporated, so I'm going to take my baking dish and my famous sauce. My sauce, if you want to make it yourself, I ground a half a pound of any kind of sausage you like. I used a breakfast with sage and about a half a pound of ground beef. I usually use the real lean, so I don't have a lot of grease. Now we're going to take a scoop of this and put it in the bottom of our pan. And okay, once all of those meats are browned up, then I incorporate a half of an onion, a half of a green pepper, and then my tomato sauce. I like to use I use 2 large cans and 1 can of diced tomatoes. I like a chunky sauce. Some people don't, and let me tell you a tip. If you are making a sauce and you want to put all these vegetables in it and you have picky eaters, you can puree the vegetables and they won't know they're in there, but you'll have the flavor. Isn't that, you try it sometime. I'm going to put 2 big scoops of the sauce in with the noodles. Now I have enough of sauce on the bottom here just to get it started, and we're going to incorporate this. Okay, I'll be back with you in just about a few seconds. Give us time to put all this together and get it in the oven. Okay, goofball me, I forgot to tell you one ingredient. The red kidney beans, I didn't mix them in. I don't want you to miss that. So I'm going to go ahead and mix them in. And I also have here a couple leaves of fresh basil that I've chopped up, and we're just going to go ahead and mix that in. Okay, everybody's not perfect, so let's just get this. This dish is just wonderful. If you could just smell it. Okay, all that is incorporated. It's going to go into the baking dish. Let me go this way. Look at that. Oh, that just speaks for itself. You hear all that cheese? That Philly cream cheese is really making it creamy. And once this is all in here, we're going to cover it with some tomato sauce or the spaghetti sauce that I prepared. And just this quick. Some more spaghetti sauce. And we'll have plenty left over, so if anyone wants to put some extra, look at that. Isn't that great? Okay, this is going to go in the oven for about 20-25 minutes. Everything is cooked. We just want to incorporate all the flavors, and we're going to put it in the oven now. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. In the oven it goes. Put it in there for about 20-25 minutes, and we'll be right back. Okay, I've taken it out of the oven. It was in the oven for about 25 minutes, and all that ooey gooey cheese, the star of the show, just came bubbling up over the side. I went ahead and sprinkled some of the finely shredded Italian cheeses, all of them combined, and let that start melting on top. I've grilled up some nice whole wheat bread, and I put a little bit of the Italian cheese on top and put those in the broiler for a few seconds. And I'm going to let this rest for just a second before we get it plated up. And I just want to go back to the sauce. I feel like I rushed through it and I wasn't able to tell you everything that was in it in case you want to make your own sauce. Like I said, I started with the half a pound of the ground breakfast sausage with the sage, a half a pound of ground beef, and I used half an onion, half a green pepper, and sauteed that all up. There was no excess grease, so I didn't have to drain it. Then I put in 2 large cans of tomato sauce, 1 small can of the diced tomatoes, and then I also put in 2, when I'm cooking, I don't like to get out teaspoons. I put it in the palm of my hand, so I put in 2 big palms of the Italian seasoning, and just simmer that for, you don't have to cook it a long time, just enough to incorporate all the flavors. And so I cooked it for about, about 15-20 minutes. Okay, so now we're going to get back to plating this beautiful dish now, and let's dig into this. Let's dig into this. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh my goodness, if you could just smell this. Look at this. Oh, look. Grandma, you would be proud. Look at this. Okay. All that scrumptious cheese. The Philly just makes it just, oh, so creamy. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put a little more of the shredded Italian just right on top. Just, no, you can't go wrong. More cheese. And then some bread, and look at that dish. Look at that dish. Wouldn't my grandma be proud? I am so happy that I've been able to share this dish with you. This opportunity is very exciting. The first winners have been announced. I'm so happy for them, and look forward to the next week, the next winners. Let me go ahead and give this a taste. Just real quick. Oh, Well, girls, it's been fun, but I will see you next time on The Real Women of Philadelphia. Bye.